I think the art of craft beer starts with that pour. People love to see that beer come out and create that foam at the top. I was a chief executive officer of an agricultural input company that serviced the hop industry and the wine industry. I really fell in love with the craft beers. When my wife and I decided to move back to Montana, where I grew up, I really wanted to get into the brewery craft beer business. We have 24 taps, and of those 24 taps, we rotate different craft beer companies. It's beers from all over. Technology is important because it allows us to have efficiencies in everything from our service, in ringing up a sale, to measuring our beer, to gathering data about the sales transactions and who's buying. And we can actually do that with our POS systems and technology that you couldn't do years ago in a bar. But in today's world, to compete, you have to have that data in order to support what you put on tap, what sells well, and who is your audience. If you were to walk into our cooler, you would see a whole system built in there. And it's hooked directly to our POS system, and it feeds information. So as the beer is released from the keg, it measures that pour. It does track whether a beer was not rung up into the system. I think it's essential for us to have electronic payments and credit cards because we don't want a lot of cash just laying around. For us, credit card sales are hugely important to start tabs. For tracking, it's easier. It's also very easy for someone to come up, start a tab with their phone or just pay with their phone. We say bring that on for us. We're willing to understand that there's fees involved in that. The time of taking cash and then having tons of cash on hand and making change and all these kinds of things all the time would slow things way down for us. We're trying to be Annie's Tap House. And that's the most important thing, is that our audience understands who we are and that we are different. And data does that for you. So the more data you can get, the better you're able to say, are we catering to our core target audience? And I think that's really, really important in today's marketplace. We have a 5-year plan to do that and become a staple here downtown, but also help the downtown Great Falls area grow. We can benefit from that as the population grows here, as things start to pick up downtown Great Falls. We're just excited about the opportunity to be in this business.